Hey there, space enthusiasts. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if humans evolved in space? Like, seriously, what would we look like in 1,000 years? Would we have evolved into something entirely different? Let's dive into this intriguing thought. So, before we blast off into the cosmic unknown, let's talk about evolution. You know, the process that has shaped life on Earth for millions of years? Well, when we think about humans living in space, things get really interesting. Space presents some unique challenges, like microgravity and radiation, that could really push our species to adapt and change over time. As we venture further into the stars, we might find ourselves facing situations that could drive our evolution in ways we can only imagine. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how evolution works and what it means for humans in space. The scientific theories of evolution tell us that species adapt to their environments over generations. In space, we're looking at some pretty extreme conditions like microgravity, which can cause muscle and bone loss, and high levels of radiation that could lead to genetic mutations. Imagine living in a place where your body has to constantly adapt to a lack of gravity. Over time, we might develop stronger bones or even more efficient muscles to counteract these effects. Plus, the radiation exposure could lead to some really interesting genetic changes. Scientists are already studying these effects on organisms in space, and the results are mind-blowing. Just think about it. Could we evolve to have thicker skin or different immune responses to better handle space life? Here's where it gets really fascinating. Experts have started to predict how these changes could manifest in future generations. Some scientists believe that if humans lived in space for hundreds or thousands of years, we might develop entirely new physical traits. For instance, we could see changes in our eyesight due to the lack of sunlight, or even adaptations to our respiratory systems to better utilize oxygen in a space habitat. There's also the potential for genetic modifications. Imagine if we could use CRISPR technology to enhance our abilities to survive in space. Some researchers are even suggesting that future humans might have different skin pigmentation to better shield against radiation. It's all just speculation for now, but the possibilities are absolutely thrilling. But what would all these changes mean for society and culture? If humans evolved in space, how would that redefine what it means to be human? Would we still share the same values, beliefs, and identities? It's likely that these changes would lead to entirely new cultures and ways of living. Picture a society where people are more adapted to teamwork and collaboration, as survival in space may rely heavily on cooperation. We might develop new forms of art, music, and storytelling that reflect our unique experiences in the cosmos. Our identities could shift, and we might even start to see ourselves as a part of a larger cosmic community, rather than just Earthlings. This evolution could change everything we know about human nature. So, to wrap things up, the idea of humans evolving in space is not just a wild fantasy. It's a fascinating possibility that could redefine humanity as we know it. As we push the boundaries of space exploration, we might find ourselves on the brink of a new evolutionary chapter. From physical adaptations to cultural shifts, our journey into the stars could lead to some incredible changes that will shape the future of our species. Isn't that an exciting thought? All right, now I want to hear from you. What do you think about the possibility of human evolution in space? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our other videos on space exploration. Until next time, keep looking up at the stars.